And now, Officer Nick Pascarosa for the military enlistee recognition. Officer Pascarosa.
The shepherd drives the wolf from the sheeps, for which the sheep thank the shepherd as his liberator, while the wolf denounces him for the same act as the destroyer of liberty. Plainly, the sheep and the wolf are not agreed upon the definition of liberty. These are the words of Abraham Lincoln. Spoken well over 100 years ago, President Lincoln's observations still stand to poignantly describe the complexities of freedom and capture the difficulty of the shepherd's role in preserving it. While I would not presume to rewrite such a legendary orator as Mr. Lincoln, for our purposes tonight we replace the word shepherd with sheepdog, and we are off and running. For many years it has been a DY tradition to honor our graduates who have chosen to enlist and serve in the United States Armed Forces forthwith upon leaving the safe embrace of the lagoon. We started this tradition because America was at war, and conscience demanded that we acknowledge the decision of those young people to volunteer, for whatever reason compelled them, to put themselves in harm's way. The wars are over, but the danger has not passed. It has been displaced and transformed and in many ways intensified, but not passed. Freedom and the American way of life remain under threat from forces around the globe, and now perhaps here at home. The preservation of our freedom will require legendary vigilance. The job will fall, as it always has, to the few young volunteers who put self aside and stand posts on 6 continents and man the watch on 7 seas and 5 oceans. The thing about freedom is that there is always someone trying to take it from someone else. It takes very special people to hold the wolf at bay, or to engage him outright, and to do it in such a way that liberty is preserved for the flock. We call these people sheepdogs. The sheepdogs will know hardships only those who have served before them will understand. They will forge bonds with their brothers and sisters deeper than the best friendships. They will know loyalty, they will know discipline, and they will know honor. They will be the shield the rest of us will stand behind, and they will write the check that the rest of us get to cash. The next time you take a day off and you go to the beach, and you decide to step into the shade and take a sip of a cool drink, I encourage you to take a moment to think of your sheepdogs, who are somewhere in the world guarding our flock. They may be standing in the sand, but there will be no beach nearby. The drink that they take will be from their canteen filled with water, heated by the sun or chilled by the cold. Their next day off may be 8 months away. War or no war, America will continue its struggle to protect its citizens and secure freedom at home and for our allies in these most difficult times. The job will continue to be done by the few. For the class of 2015, that job has been claimed by 4 souls from this sea of green. To them, and on behalf of the Dennis Yarmouth community, I announce loudly our pride and offer our humble and everlasting gratitude. In the words of Winston Churchill, to our graduate enlistees I say, this is no time for ease and comfort. It is a time to dare and endure. Our freedom is in your hands. Godspeed, God bless, and thank you. We are DY, and this is our tradition. If you've worn our country's uniform, stand with me. Enlisted in the United States Marine Corps, Randy La. Enlisted in the United States Marine Corps, Gandon McCaffrey. Enlisted in the United States Army, Jeffrey Souza. Enlisted in the United States Army, Ashley Tetriol. Sheepdogs of the class of 2015. I would now like to invite up perhaps my oldest friend in the world, Sergeant First Class Thomas Murphy. To present something we invented. The Specialist Robert O. Murphy Warriorship. And this will go to one of our sheepdogs to defray some costs, so maybe your folks can go down and see you graduate from basic training. Jeffrey Souza.